really appreciate all you people helping me get this going. Thank you. You can't get nowhere without God, so definitely want to thank him for this. We coming for that prize pick contract. We coming for them underdog contracts. First thing we gonna get into, obviously the most interesting topic right now. We're finna get into the NFL. All these trades that's going down. NBA swinging, got the finals going on. The Knicks just prevailed over the Spurs. Let's get into it. A.J. Brown traded for a first round and a fifth round pick to the Patriots. They got Boutte, they got Romeo Dobbs, and obviously they got Pop. Pop a guy to us. This is why I put this picture right here up, right? This who they think they guys is. I don't like the disrespect that Pop get. Last season, Pop had, if I'm not mistaken, like he had 500 yards. He had half the amount of catches as Stephon Diggs, right? And I'm not coming for Diggs when I'm saying this. If Pop had the same amount of catches as Diggs had last year, he'll be a 1,000-yard receiver. The NFL don't see it because for them to have up this graphic right here, the point is A.J. Brown, to me, they always trying to look for number one when Pop is, he can be whatever you want him to be, I feel like. I mean, I know he can get open on the best of them. But like I said, I don't want to make this segment about Pop because this segment is about A.J. Brown. I think the Patriots, obviously, they just got a lot better. But I don't think it's going to be as peaches and cream as they thinking it's going to be. Let's get into this next topic. We got to talk about, obviously, the Myles Garrett trade. We got Myles Garrett to the LA Rams, and we got Jared Verse to the Browns. Who y'all think won the trade or the Rams? My favorite to win the Super Bowl. If Aaron Donald come back, boy, football will get so good. It'll be beautiful. I wouldn't be happy because my team ain't the Rams, but I'd be happy as a fan to watch Aaron Donald play again. I doubt that he coming back. I seen another video of him and his wife laying up. She talking about, is you coming back? Tell these people they come back tonight. He's looking, he playing the cool boy role. So I doubt that Aaron Donald coming back, but nonetheless, Myles Garrett to the Rams. Ain't that something? Like, that's so out of nowhere, first of all. Because they kept saying that Myles Garrett wasn't going nowhere. He was gonna be a Browns. Then June 1st hit, he out of there. I think though, honestly, obviously, at first glance, you say the Rams won because they got obviously the guy who leads the league in sacks. He led the league in sacks. But for the Browns' sake, Jared Verse had 12 sacks in his first 2 seasons, right? 7 sacks last year, and he was a defensive rookie of the year. Jared Verse is a dog, and he's a young dog, so it helps you build your young team of dogs. So the Browns did clutch up and got one. I don't know if they got to pay Myles Garrett still, or does that go to the Rams? I don't know how that really work out, but I'm going to say they both won if each player continues to be who they're going to be. The Rams show you constantly, boy, Odell, Jalen Ramsey, Von Miller, they show you that they're not scared to go out there and go get whoever they need to go win, boy. They got they rookie up out of it. I know that was a shock of him, too, because he was in that video talking about, give me my money, now your ass gone in Cleveland. But, if you know, you know. The Rams obviously are the team to beat. I hope that my Broncos don't run into them. And I would prefer Aaron Donald to stay home because, it don't help my team out at all. So stay home, Aaron Donald. Yeah, stay home. Let's jump around. How you feel about this right here? How you feel about that? This is Caleb Williams. This is the Madden cover. This man has his fingers painted, his legs spread like he's Michael Jordan. I don't know what Caleb Williams got going on. I don't know what Madden got going on. I haven't bought Madden in the last 2 years. I only played a free trial. So this here will not make me buy Madden. If this is the cover that I got to have in my house, then I will not be buying Madden. AA took over the sports, the EA Sports. But this for sure will not have me buying Madden. Y'all want, what, $60, $80 for this? He's not Michael. This man got up here, the legs spread. Don't forget, he got the fingernails painted on the cover of Madden. How did he even get on the cover of Madden? I'm going to get to the next segment of the show. Mr. King James, where would we like to see LeBron, right? LeBron, obviously, at this point, he has shown that he's the greatest player of all time. Yes, he's the greatest player of all time. He's played the most seasons. He has the most points. LeBron has been to 10 finals. Listen, Michael Jordan is great, and I went back and looked at Michael Jordan's stats. He was averaging 30s and all these crazy numbers. Michael Jordan's great, right? But what LeBron has been able to do, it's unmeasurable. Nobody ever be able to compare to LeBron ever again. LeBron might as well retire. If he plans on coming back to the Lakers, I feel like he should retire because, well, let me say this. If he plans on coming back for that $55 million, because if you come back for that much money, then the team, I can't build anything. And for one season, if I'm the Lakers, it's like, I'm not saying don't pick up LeBron, but okay, this is how this should play. If they got other players that they can pick up, then I bring this to LeBron and say, hey, look, if you take a little pay cut, we will get these other guys over here, and that help build a team. If LeBron said, no, I can't take a pay cut, then I think you got to cut LeBron. All right, LeBron is great. LeBron is the greatest. But is he worth $55 million next year, $50 million? I don't know. I don't want to say I don't think I would pay him, because I might pay him, but you can't pay LeBron $55 million. Austin Reeves want 40-something million. And these guys they have to get paid this money. Why? Because the guy under them makes, like, for example, you can find a LaMelo Ball. If LaMelo Ball makes 50 million, then you would say, well, I got to pay Austin Reeves that. Or if you find a Kobe White, all these guys make all this crazy money. So it's like, now I'm due. Since I'm due up, I'm Austin Reeves. I don't care if I had a shitty playoffs. I feel like y'all need to pay my money. What does that got to do with LeBron? LeBron James, if he's not going to play for a championship, if it's not his farewell tour, I'm just confused. I don't know. I don't know where I want to see him. I don't know what I want him to do. I don't think I want LeBron to quit, me being a fan, right? I don't want LeBron to quit. I would love to see LeBron continue to play for 10 more years. But I don't know where I want to see him now. I would love for him to shake up the league, though. Give me something to talk. Give me something for my show. So leave the Lakers, or start retiring. Either way, give me something for my show. And I'm going to talk about it. We're going to be here. Where we at? We're at the Locker Room Kickback. Let's get into it. This part of the show we call Out of Pocket, right? Out of Pocket, me or my co-host, we will get on here and we will say something that we feel, right? This our real feelings, because sometimes we get on here and we be political, right? But this is something that comes from the inner you, right? And what I'm going to say, obviously, I ain't wear my hat in here for no reason. Because I got a lot of Jaguar fans as homeboys and family and friends. I got a lot of Gator fans, Florida State people, all these people. See, I didn't grow up like that. I grew up despising the Jaguars because my mama didn't want me to like them. My mama and daddy wanted me to like these trash-ass Jaguars. I never did. I never liked the Gators because when I was growing up, it was on a video game. This is honest true story. When I figured out about college football, I started on the video game. When did we start first playing the game? I don't know how old I am. I'm thinking about 2012. But let's just say I'm 8 or 10 years old, right? When I'm figuring out about college. Now, that is a whole other thing. What this segment about, like I say, is we out of pocket or is we cooking? And my main point I'm trying to say is I don't like none of them Florida teams or none of the teams my parents wanted me to like because they all trash, such as the Jaguars, Florida State, Florida Gators. They were all trash to me. And even on the video game, they were trash. So that's why I like Ohio State and the Denver Broncos, because these teams was always good on the video game. And then when I got to really realize what's going on, I'm like, oh, these are good teams anyway. Now, the Broncos, I ain't really liked them from the beginning. I liked it. Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning was my guy, right? So I was a Colts fan. Why I like Peyton Manning? Because I got a little brother. Me and him was Peyton Manning, Eli Manning type guys, right? Okay, so after Peyton left Colts, I went to Denver, so now I'm a Denver fan. And then, while I'm an Ohio State fan, I picked them on the game one time. They was one of the best teams. I rolled with them ever since. So through the thick and thin, I've been an Ohio State fan from day one. I never picked another team. You can call me a bandwagon, but I know more about my team than you know about your team. So I don't care, right? What is my out-of-pocket statement right now? All Florida teams are trash. And I'm confused on, okay, Miami. Matter of fact, Miami just shut me up when I thought quick. Miami, shout out to my boy Samorian Wingo. He's going to be a dog in time to come. But Miami showed me last year that they coming different. I'm tired of Florida teams being trash. I am a bandwagon when it comes to Florida teams being good. You let the Jaguars make the Super Bowl. I'm from the Ville. I'm with them now as they win. If the Florida teams are winning, then I'm with them. But I'm not a Florida guy, so I'm not gonna be with them ever. You know what I mean? Like, I love to see Florida State and Florida Gators rival. Y'all be going back and forth. I love it. But yeah, that's my out-of-pocket statement. All Florida teams are trash except Miami, but Miami is trash too. But they're gonna be better because they got Wingo. They got Tony and all them boys too, but Wingo especially. Like I said, this is the Locker Room Kickback. This is my debut, and I appreciate y'all all again. I need to get to 100 subscribers by the end of the month because I know 100 people, so y'all should subscribe easily. But like I say, I appreciate it again. The New York Knicks versus the San Antonio Spurs, right? Obviously, everybody high on the alien this, alien that. The Knicks blew them out the first game. The second game, they won, as in the Spurs, they won by 2 points. In the third game, they got blew out again. So my point I'm making is like, the Spurs kind of ass when it comes to the Knicks. And Wemby, bro, as good as Wemby is, great as he is, the alien that he is not Shaq, bro. And that's what we want as fans. Just to be real. We love Wemby when the ball going in the net. But when Wemby's not making it, then it's like, what are you doing? Like, get your big ass down, get to the paint. Dunk it. He shot 9 threes yesterday. He shot 9 threes. He did not make, I think he made two for 9 from 3. He was 6 for 20 from the field. Wemby, get your big ass in the paint. Now, Jalen Brunson, let's get to him. As Perk calls him, Big Body Brunson. Brunson is a guy. And you know, like I said with video games, right? You get New York Knicks on 2K, you know your ass is grass. It's over. But Brunson is showing that he is not what they make him to be on 2K. Brunson constantly, like, no matter how much I watch Brunson, he ceases to amaze me. Because I'm one of them people that don't believe a little guy can take you to the championship. They're here, right? Like, he reminds me of, and I don't mean this any disrespectfully, because I don't think somebody should take it disrespectfully, but Isaiah Thomas for the Celtics in his prime, like the best version of him every night is Jalen Brunson. Brunson, he got another type of game to him. He goes out, right, in the beginning of the game. He comes back and gives you straight buckets. He shot 56% in this game. I mean, every time he shot one, the next one was guaranteed going in. I don't know what can the Spurs do, because like I say, to me, it seems like the Knicks kind of have their number. In all honesty, the Knicks kind of have the Spurs number. And Karl-Anthony Towns, say what you want about him, Karl-Anthony Towns is not scared of the alien. The Booba whatever they call the cat, he ain't scared of the alien there. I don't know if it's going to look good for this. That should have been my out-of-pocket statement. The Knicks could potentially might beat these boys in 5. The Knicks is not a plan. See, that's another thing about the Knicks. See, I don't believe in the Knicks. Why? The Knicks have never done nothing my whole life. I've just turned 23 years old, and the Knicks just made the finals. So my entire life, the Knicks have never done nothing. That's why I can't believe in them. And that's what I'm saying. Like, when you watch them play, though, they're not satisfied. You know, Jalen Brunson, it's like they feel the whole weight of New York on their back. Honestly, the Knicks obviously deserve the championship way more than the Spurs. Spurs got a lot of time. They'll make one of these. They'll win one of these. The Spurs already won a championship. What was that? When they beat OKC. That was the Spurs championship. The Knicks, though, they deserve this way more than San Antonio. And if the Knicks don't get it this year, it'll be another 23 years. So they have to win this year. The Knicks have to win this year. Also, though, if the Knicks do win this year, the National Guard, the president, all y'all got to be ready for New York. That shit. Y'all don't have to be ready. If they win or lose, if they win, I don't know what would be worse, a Game 7 L or a Game 7 win. I don't know. New York might loop the whole city if they lose. They might blow the bitch up if they win. So I don't know what's safe for New York City. But I think, right, like at the beginning of this, I wanted the Spurs to win because I'm a Wemby fan first before I'm a New York Knicks fan. But right now, I think I want the New York Knicks to win because they deserve it, bro. New York been shitty for, like I said, my whole life. At least I seen the Spurs. I seen Tim Duncan in the championship. So, your Ginobili's, your Kawhi Leonard's. I done seen the Spurs do something. The Knicks have been shit forever. Carmelo, he ain't had no help. He couldn't do nothing. Patrick Ewing, y'all know he missed a layup. I don't even know. They just never had nothing. So, because I'm somebody like them, I want them to win the championship. So let's go Knicks in 6. Knicks in 6, Knicks in 5. I wouldn't be shocked if Knicks swept them. Why you say that? I say the Knicks will sweep them because also, if you look at the last game, you got to slow yourself down. Because looking at the last game, Wemby and his whole squad, they was going crazy. Fox couldn't even score, yet they still was up. They was up 10 points, like going in the third quarter. They was up 10 points in the third quarter, right? See, somehow you still lose the game. I ain't gonna lie. That coach, too, for the Spurs, I don't like him. Because, like, me personally, I don't care what's your game. You're going to do what I say if I'm the coach. If you're 7'11", bro, get the fuck in the paint. And if it doesn't work, then we'll change it. Until then, get your ass down there in the paint. Why are you shooting 9 threes and why are you allowing him to shoot 9 threes? If Greg Popovich was the coach of the Spurs would have smashed OKC. OKC got to a Game 7 without the number 2 and was out there number 1 off the bench. What I mean, shit, Chet didn't even do nothing. Chet shot 2 shots or 1 shot in the game 7, yet it took to the 4th quarter to them to lose. SGA going crazy. Castle, for example, this is what I'm saying about coaching. Why does Castle always have 5 fouls? Why? Castle should not have 5 fouls all the time. Bad coaching. I'm putting that on the coach. Why is Wemby shooting 9 threes? I'm putting that on the coach. Even when why did Dylan Harper not get subbed back into the late 4th quarter when he went into the 4th quarter as your leading scorer? Because I'm trying to put my trust in Fox. Fox ain't making it. Fox, people keep riding on that clutch player of the year bull crap. Clutch player of the year. That was in 2023? It's 2026. You know how much have changed? We got a new president. Everything done changed. Yeah, AJ Brown gone. Everything changes. De'Aaron Fox is no longer the clutch player of the year. Wow, I broke news. He's not. He's good. He's wishy-washy, bro. He quit now. He quit. De'Aaron Fox is quit. When he's on, he's on. But when he's off, it look like, bro, what you doing out here, bro? Because he's not even like a Russell Westbrook. Like, when he off, at least he's going to assist. At least he's going to rebound. Fox is out that bitch putting up negative plus minus. Harper went into the 4th quarter as y'all leading scorer, but didn't play into the late 4th quarter. Bad coaching. So this young coach that they got, he obviously doesn't know how to run this team. Obviously. He has too much talent for these games to be this competitive. Now, the New York Knicks have a lot of talent. I ain't saying like that. I'm talking when I say 200 talent for the games competitive, I'm talking about the OKC stuff. Because OKC did not have their number 2. Sometimes they didn't have AJ Mitchell. And Chet was in and out. So what I'm basically trying to say is I'm tired of the young stuff. Bro, I don't get what that means when it comes to basketball. You put the ball inside of the rim. It don't matter if you're 19 or if you're 35. It doesn't make a difference. You put the ball inside of the rim. That's simple. Now, of course I'm going to say it's simple because I'm talking about you people who get paid $55 million to hoop. All you do is shoot, bro. I don't even understand why you guys all can't shoot. Why was Shaq in the NBA and he can't shoot threes? I'm not saying that he should shoot them. I'm saying Shaq should be just as good at shooting threes as the next man. I don't understand why Curry should have court, but Shaq can't shoot threes at all. I'm saying you guys get paid this money to hoop. You got guys going to war. You got people in the army. You got people who doctors. You got lawyers. These people who actually do stuff in real life. These guys just play basketball but can't even shoot a three. I just can't wrap my head around why can't Mitchell Robinson, who plays for the New York Knicks, shoot free throws? Bro, your job is to hoop. All you do is hoop. Shoot 1 billion free throws until you make them all, bro. So if you're playing these sports, all this money that you guys are making, we got to hold you to another type of standard. Mitchell Robinson missing free throws. Howard Jada Brunson on your team, he's a 90% free throw shooter, and you're on the team, you're 40% the hackers. I don't get that. I don't. And I don't think if I made millions of dollars, I could be on the team where I know I'm shooting this well and this guy can't. Like, bro, no, we're not doing anything else with you. You go shoot free throws all day until you like them. I really don't know because I thought if you played basketball, then you would be able to do everything, especially if you got paid to play it. I'm not talking about high schoolers. I'm talking about guys who get paid to play basketball. Why are you not better? Yeah, I don't know. That got me on a long rant, but let's get back to the main thing. The New York Knicks, my bold prediction, the New York Knicks will beat the Spurs in 6. That's my pick. Thank you again. Thank you. Please like, comment, and subscribe on this video. We here with the Locker Room Kickback. Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you all again. Much love.